We're back. Welcome to another episode. Subscribe, like, all that jazz. We are here, second episode in our recording. There will be a lot of changes in this season, hopefully, coming soon, that I have yet to discuss with Best Beast, but I just remembered about my ideas.
This
So,
will be news to me after this is recorded.
alright, let's just get into it. Show opens up with Mox coming out and calling out Santos for costing them the match last week. Santos, come on out here. Once he does come out, Mox says, "You had no business being out there tonight, let alone costing me the match. I am getting myself a rematch, and you better not come anywhere near that ring." I'm sorry, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't it you who cost me that championship a couple weeks ago? So yeah, I did have business coming out there. And what makes you think you deserve another title shot? Just 'cause I screwed you, that doesn't mean anything. Uh, Last time I checked, you screwed me out and I didn't get another title shot. So I say move to the back of the line, pal. I then come out and say, "Gentlemen, I have an idea. I'm a fantastic GM. When I see a big 4 PLE coming up, I'm always trying to get the most amount of stars on the card as possible for that PLE bonus. Oh man. So let's just say at SummerSlam, it'll be Finn Balor versus John Moxley versus Santos Escobar for the Intercontinental Championship." All right. And that's where that segment ends. I probably just got tired of writing that. Jordan Grace versus Lola Vice. Jordan. Oh, I deleted it. Jordan Grace wins. My bad, Pimp. Whatever, it's fine. Y'all get the y'all get the point. Lola has Stephanie in her corner, but she can't get the job done. Jordan pins Lola, but as Grace is celebrating, Lola attacks her from behind and Stephanie joins the beatdown. Alright, backstage, Finn is with Rox and Nakamura when he says, "I can't believe I have to defend this in a triple threat again. This GM hates me. What am I gonna do?" Rox says, "What are you worried about? You're Finn Balor. You're the first ever Universal Champion. You have one of the longest reigns with the NXT Championship. You got this." Nakamura cuts in with, "That's not even mentioning what you did in New Japan." You're right, guys. But that also doesn't take into account everything that's been going on recently. Man, I'm still worried about Mello. He hasn't replied to my text. I just hope he knows we had no idea this would happen. This is the second year in a row that he got taken out of action. After he's finished, Adam Cole walks in a frame with the rest of the Undisputed Era and says, "Looks like we all got a big SummerSlam ahead of us, don't we? Alright, guys, let's get to training. I don't want to have to cut another one of you off." Camera cuts, we go to commercial, come back. We get this match. The battle to find out who the best tag team in the world is continues in this tornado tag match. And it ends with Gargano pinning Tyler Bate. At the same time, Ciampa pins Axiom. So DIY win. We are, we are DIY. And backstage, Roman and Jay are walking. When they reach my office, Roman says, "Yo, so the SummerSlam match is off, right?" "Excuse me, why would it be?" "They interfered," Jay says. No, they didn't. That was Santos." "Oh, come on," Roman states. "You know they were in on it. They probably hired him to do this shit." "I'm sorry, but unless you have proof of that, then the match is still on." Alright, Oos. I see how it is." They leave. We then cut to Tiffany and Bliss talking backstage. "What the hell, Tiffany? What was that shit? First, you lose us the tag titles, then you cost me the match that I had in the bag. Excuse me, I didn't cost us the titles. Last time I checked, you were the one who got pinned. I had her pinned and you distracted the ref. This is your fault. Take accountability for your actions for once. For once? Are you serious right now? What the hell's your problem, Bliss? Nothing, 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 nothing. Despite everything that's happened in the past month, I've managed to get us the number one contenders match next week. So be ready and don't mess it up this time. Bliss walks off. We then get a recap package of the Gunther Oba match. Goes over how Oba had the match won when Adam Cole came in to interrupt the ending. And it goes over last week where we find out all three will face each other in a Hell in a Cell match at SummerSlam. It it says next week we get a taste of what's to come, and we're getting Gunther versus Adam Cole next week. Then we get Shayna versus Piper. Chelsea is ringside trying to help Piper, but every time she gets involved, Shayna just gets in her face and scares her off the apron. This leads to Piper getting choked out and Shayna getting the victory. Shayna wins, lol. Build her back up, build her back up. It's gonna take a lot of work. Um,
You're starting from ground zero on that one.
actually, from below sea level. Uh, Bailey's getting for her match later on tonight when Stephanie and Lola come up to her. Hey, did you see what we did out there tonight? Lola says. Yeah, it was great, guys. Really, but um, I don't want you guys to get involved in my match tonight. In fact, I need you not to be at all, or I lose my match at SummerSlam. You guys understand? Te entendí. No te preocupas. Stephanie says. Fuck, that was bad. Good luck tonight, Lola says as they walk off. Fuck, if only I was better at speaking Spanish. Anyways, we then get a Braun Strowman promo package saying that he's eyeing the King of the Ring tournament this year and he's ready to take out anyone who gets in his way. We get Theory versus Ilya. Austin Theory wins. Backstage, we see Paul Heyman walking around until he runs into CM Punk. Punk, we're done. Officially. I saved you a few weeks back and now we're good. Do you understand? Fine, we're good. But me and Roman aren't. That man tried to cost me my career. 2 weeks ago, if it weren't for the Undisputed Era, I'd be in the hospital bed right now. So I'll tell you what, I'll never bother you again, as long as you don't get in my way. After when I go after your tribal chief, I'll see you around. In the background, we see Roman peek his head around the corner, and he sees Heyman and Punk talking. Punk leaves, and Roman storms towards Heyman. Are you kidding me right now? You can't be serious. I've given you opportunity after opportunity, and yet you still choose to throw it away time after time to talk to that loser? This isn't 2012 anymore. He's the past. And you threw the future. And you threw away the future. And you threw away the future. We're done. Don't come to the locker room. Find your own ride back to the airport. My tribal chief. It's not what it looks like. I was just letting him know we're done. That's all. That's what you always say. I can't trust you anymore. You can't be my wise man. Roman walks away. Heyman frantically follows after him, trying to change his mind. As he's walking away, we see DIY talking to New Catch Republic and Fraxium. They say that they are the undisputed best tag team on the brand, and they can't wait until they get a title shot. Main event time. Despite Bailey and Trish. Oh, what the fuck? No, it's Bailey versus Trish. Despite Rox being ringside, there is no interference in this match. Bailey's trying to make sure she gets her spot at SummerSlam. We get 15 minutes in when the final stretch occurs. Both women are tired, giving it their all. Bailey throws a punch. Trish throws one back. Bailey goes for another one, but it's blocked. Trish hits another one, and another one, and another one. She puts Bailey in a headlock. She runs towards the ropes, hits a bulldog off of him. Trish covers. One, two, kick out. Camera shows Rox. She's shocked. Trish starts to get back up. Once she starts pulling Bailey up. Bailey quickly rolls up Trish. One, two, kick out. They both get to their feet. Bailey hits a Bailey to belly. One, two, kick out. What is it going to take to put either of these women down? Finally, Bailey starts picking up Trish. She throws her in a corner. She sits her on the top turnbuckle. She starts climbing up there. Both women are at the top. Trish starts fighting back. They're both swinging and throwing punches at each other on the top rope until finally Bailey lands a massive headbutt, knocking them both out, and both go crashing into the steel steps on the outside. The ref starts counting. At the count of 8, both have yet to move. 9, still no movement. 10, the match ends in a double DQ. Rox grabs a mic. She says, "No, there has to be a winner. Restart the match right now." I then come out and say, "No, no, 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 no. We are not running it back right now. We are out of time. The showrunners are telling us we have to go home. We can't keep the match going. I have an idea though. Next week we run it back. This time we will have a winner. Bailey versus Trish in a 2 out of 3 falls match next week." And Raw ends there.
Okay. Quick question. Who won between Theory and Ilya? I guess I completely
Theory.
missed it. Okay. I don't know if I was just like caught off guard by the Paul Heyman impression, because like in my head it's like we never do impressions for anybody, and then I heard you like break out Paul Heyman impression. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been hearing Steve do it a lot.
Yeah, I've always heard a Paul Heyman. It feels like everybody has a Paul Heyman impression. Like if I listen to like Rob Van Dam ever speak about Paul Heyman, he has one, or like New Legacy Inc. has one. Yeah, I always hear Paul Heyman impressions. So it just it caught me off guard.